social group shown in the opening scene is that of the stereotypical teenagers, coming home from a party, staggering around and drunk, which is a typical public image of young people in this generation. This is shown in their costume, as they are seen wearing the typical hooded jumper with black coat, jeans and trainers. The mise-en-scène of the first scene, outside, is yet again typical of younger people having fun, going home for a night of drinking. The props that were used show this. For example, the alcoholic drinks bottles and the decor of the outside of the house, as it is a traditional suburban house. The sound in this scene, as well as everything else in the opening sequence, shows the convention in which young people mainly conform to. The rapping could show the hedonistic culture of most teens belong to now. The class that the teenagers are in isn't specifically shown, but can be assumed that they are not exactly working class, but not quite middle class. They're just normal suburban teens. The boys in this generation are seen as daring and slightly more outgoing, and this is certainly shown in the decisions in which the boys make, like when Jamie decides to go for a piss before he is killed. Their choice to go through the graveyard shows the more stereotypical antisocial acts of teenage boys, as the graveyard is a restricted area at the time of night of which they are going through it. There's also a dominant character and a more passive character that is made out to be more of the insecure of the two, by referring back to what the friend said at the house. The more dominant of the two is more outgoing, and the more peer pressure aspects represented here, which is a stereotypical trait of dominant boys. This fits well with the target audience, as the stereotypical audience of our horror is 16-year-old teenagers who enjoy watching horror movies which incorporate serial killers.